And after crowning 2 boys champions, this will be our first of 5 girls champions here. Our Division II girls. We're running down the roll call here. Marietta Valley currently ranked number 2. This is their 5th straight season. They're currently ranked number 3 in California. They were 5th here a year ago. Newberry Park, their 9th straight season qualifying. They were 14th a year ago. Newport Harbor, they were 8th here last year. Peninsula, they were 9th a year ago. Saugus, your Foothill League champs, they were 6th here a year ago. And Summer Wilson, arguably the top runner in California based on her 1657 performance there at Clovis. Also looking for Tesoro, Ventura, and top-ranked Westlake. Keep your eyes open for Westlake. They're in the all-pink. And they are currently ranked number 2 in California, and right now early on they have now placed 3 girls in the top 8. But Summer Wilson, your leader, with Alo Curtis of Ventura and Isla Bulmer of Claremont out in the top 3. But Summer Wilson not waiting around. Your Orange County Championships, she was 4th in Division 4 2 years ago. 2nd in Division 3 last year, and now trying to claim the Division 2 title here in 2025. So Summer Wilson, the senior from Irvine High School, she'll be heading off to Duke in the fall and not waiting around for anybody, already opening up what looks like about a 15-meter lead here over the first half mile. Anais Cruz and Sabina Cruz of Westlake, part of that chase pack, along with Bulmer, the senior out of Claremont, and Alo Curtis of Ventura. Curtis, of course, went 16:44 at the state meet course, Woodward Park 5K, about last month. Summer Wilson was 2nd in that race at 16:57. So number 1 seed coming in here for the team, though, Westlake High School. Their 9th straight season. They were 15th a year ago, but now equipped with 3 talented freshmen, including the twins, Sabina and Anais Cruz, who are currently in that top 5. So if you're looking at your screens there, Summer Wilson all by herself early on. She's going through right around the 0.6, 0.7, right around 252. And to put things in perspective, our boys went through at 2:44 in that previous race. That group coming through right around 3:06. So 14-second lead there. That's Knuckles of Ventura, Ariel Avina, Pearson of Saugus, all in that top 10. So Summer Wilson getting an early split here, 10-second advantage there over Curtis and Cruz. Knuckles of Ventura putting 2 of the top 4. Isabella Ruiz were the top individuals here from Ontario High School, along with Avina. Einbach of Peninsula also in that top 10, along with Sierra Vong of Marietta Valley. So Summer Wilson right now looking to go out with a bang. The CIF individual title has eluded her the last several years, and she is trying to claim it early on here in our Division II girls final, with about a 15-second lead there over Alo Curtis of Ventura. So Summer Wilson, yes, our eyes are asking the same questions. 4:59 at the mile with Curtis, Cruz, and Bulmer coming through at 5:16. Knuckles coming in under 5:20. Sabina Cruz at 5:22. Advina 5:24. Pearson, Heimbach, Ruiz, all coming through under 5:30. So Summer Wilson, again, she was second in the state meet in Division 4. She was second in Division 3 a year ago, and Irvine moving up to Division 2 this year. And it's Summer Wilson right now blazing the trail here on our rain course here this morning at Mt SAC. So Alo Curtis and Isla Bulmer, the seniors. Curtis heading off to Harvard in the fall. But don't sleep on her just yet. She did this at the Clovis Invite. She sat back, took notes, and unleashed over that last mile to win it in 16:44. Anais Cruz, the talented freshman out of Westlake, right there with our two seniors. So Summer Wilson officially coming through at 4:57. At the mile mark, Claremont with your lead, a 6-point advantage over Murrieta Valley, Westlake and Tesoro, a best virtual Ted Heath, Ventura, Saugus, and Canyon out of Anaheim Hills occupying those top 7 spots, only a mile in. So Summer Wilson made that U-turn, getting a good gauge on how much ahead she is of second, third, and fourth. Keep your eyes on that team scoring here. Westlake, they came in number 1 ranked. Murrieta Valley came in number 2 ranked, and Claremont number 3. Yes, if you're watching on the screen, this is a 3-mile course, and Summer Wilson right now taking advantage of that slight downhill on Stadium Way, and she has not let up on the pedal all throughout. The same cadence, the same stride. This is Summer Wilson, Duke-bound senior of Irvine, putting on a clinic here early on in this Division II final. So continuing to put on a performance of a lifetime thus far with Summer Wilson. She's going to take that left turn into that back parking lot behind Reservoir. And if you're looking at your screen, you don't see anybody else in that picture. That just shows you exactly how aggressive she is being here over halfway through the course. And she right now is well under sub-16 pace as she maintains. Curtis, Bulmer, Anais Cruz, the freshman of Westlake, still part of that chase group with Knuckles and Cruz. Advina has been here 3 years in a row. That senior from Murrieta Valley. Isabella Ruiz, the Mount Baldy League champion out of Ontario, looking to qualify as an individual. So seemingly right now we have 2 races, Summer Wilson versus the clock, and everybody else, and keep those eyes open for that team score. It was about as tight as it can be with Tesoro throwing their hat into the party early on. And coming through the 2 mile at 10:03. 10:03 in a cross-country race, and that is a 2 mile. So Summer Wilson, 2 down, 1 to go. 5:06 second mile, 4:57, 5:06. And Alo Curtis now trying to close that gap here over the last mile. And Curtis having a heck of a race, 10:42, averaging 5:21. Curtis averaging in the low 16s. So not dismissing any of these girls. Blomer coming through at 10:51. Anything under 11 is eye-opening. At 10:57 for the freshman out of Westlake. Knuckles, 11:01. So Ventura with 2 in the top 4. There's Sabina Cruz. Westlake with 2 in the top 5. Ruiz of Ontario, Heimbach of Peninsula, Pearson of Saugus, Advina of Marietta Valley, Hoxie of Lucerna. So Summer Curtis, 10:03.6. That at many, many years has won the California State meet for the 2 miles. Not cross country. Alo Curtis at 10:43, a 40-second advantage for Wilson over Curtis. And check that, Summer Wilson of Irvine. We keep looking at Wilson, Curtis, and remembering that epic matchup they had at Clovis. They're going to have another one next week at the California State meet. So Tesoro coming across with 5. They have not been able to run their full squad all season long, and it looks like Tesoro is going to try to surprise the crowd and sneak up on the top dogs that are ranked in the California State Division II. So Claremont at 51, Tesoro at 60. Now Claremont with an 11-point lead over Tesoro. Now Marietta Valley with their 5th coming across. This is at the 2 mile mark. So as Summer Wilson continues to steal every headline here in this 2 mile, this Division II affair. And she has had to do this all by herself, folks. So, hey, you guys that are here in the stadium, she's going to be approaching here in the next couple minutes. She's going to need all the support you can here, trying to get her under, well, do we even dare say under 15:30? So going to that 2 mile mark, goes over to Tesoro, Marietta Valley, Ventura, Saugus, Westlake, and Newbury Park with a 3-point advantage over Canyon of Anaheim Hills. But Claremont, they have an 8-point advantage with less than a mile to go over Tesoro. And Wilson picks it up on the hill. We continue to just kind of head spinning here. We now makes that left turn. She's now approaching the stadium. The clock only at 14:02. Let her hear it, folks. You are watching one of the greatest races, regardless of course, in Southern Section history. 14:15. And she has another gear. The young lady, the senior from Irvine High School, not just trying to claim her first individual championship, but trying to take every headline, put herself into the national spotlight. 14:35. Alo Curtis now approaching the stadium from Ventura. 14:48, 14:50. She's going to be well under 15:30. And the steal one here. Oh my! She's at 15. Bring her in, folks. Everybody should be on their feet for this one. Are you kidding me? 15-10. Wire-to-wire solo performance. Goosebumps. 15-15. Summer Wilson of Irvine. 4:57. 4 or 5. And it's going to be a 5:06. And then she comes back with a 5:12. And folks, we're still at 15. Alo Curtis coming through at 15. We're at 15:40. Isla Bulmer of Claremont in third. Anais Cruz of Westlake in fourth. Sophie Knuckles of Ventura in fifth. Sabina Cruz, the freshman from Westlake, in sixth. Isabella Ruiz and Heimbach of Ontario and Peninsula. It's Pearson of Saugus, but here comes Alo Curtis, and look at her time. 16:08, 16:10, 16:13. Bulmer of Claremont is going to be sub 16:30. Isla Bulmer, Claremont, 16:25 out of East Cruz. Knuckles of Ventura, Sabina Cruz. Pearson with a great kick here from Saugus. That's Lavina, Ariel Lavina of Murrieta Valley ahead of Ruiz and Heimbach. Maya Hoxie of Lucerna. Langier of Canyon out of Anaheim Hills. Here comes Westlake's number 3. So Ventura with an early lead, but Westlake will be our first squad with 3 across. Nice finish here from Grant Newberry.
All right, here we are, Southern Section Cross Country Championships, race 3 of the day, girls Division II with Summer Wilson. We're probably one of the most impressive times we've seen in Southern Section history, certainly. So Summer, tell us about that race. I mean, you were pretty much there by yourself the entire time.
Yeah, I kind of went into it just wanting to put in a really just a good effort, but still feel super strong. So yeah, I pretty much just soloed it, but that was kind of what I expected it to be like. But I just felt really good, and I just kind of surprised myself with my splits and just feeling good. I mean, I knew I could PR, but I was just really happy that I was able to do it today, especially considering that I've been sick this week a little bit. So I was just trying to stay healthy this week. So I'm really happy that I was still able to come out and feel really good today.
How does it feel to run the course when it's dry? You ran it when it was wet last week, but now it's dry, so you do all the angles and turns. So how did that feel like? Did you feel you have an advantage?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of fun running in the rain at prelims, but I mean, it's probably better to run when it's dry. So I don't know, it was really fun both times, but yeah, it was really great today.
So seeing that 15:14, tell us about that reaction. How do you feel right now? That's an incredible time.
Yeah, I heard the announcer saying what my time was, and I was really excited when I heard it. So yeah, it just really made me feel really happy when I was running in. And yeah, it's pretty crazy because that broke Riley Blade's national record at 15:20. So I'm definitely just really happy with how my hard work has just paid off, and I'm just so grateful.
So your first division title, right? D2, I mean, a couple of years you've been there. Tell us about how does that feel like you finally got it, but also in this crazy win.
Yeah, it feels so good. I mean, this was my goal. I really wanted to be CIF champion. That was something I had my eyes on for a long time, honestly, since this summer even. So yeah, it just feels good to get that done today. The win feels really great.
Is there anyone you would like to thank for this win today?
Yeah, definitely Coach Hurst. I could hear him during the race, and that just really motivated me and everything. And his support definitely helps me reach all my goals.
So all right, here was Summer Wilson, 15:14.5. Really impressive time today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Summer. See you next week.
Yeah, thank you.
And now with everybody basically in, congratulations to Claremont High School.
they will be your Division II champs again. This is unofficial, but finish results, they've got it right here. All the squads are in. Claremont is going to hold off the young squad from Westlake High School for second place. Tesoro High School coming in ranked number 8 and moving up to 3rd to claim their spot to next week's California State Championships. Ventura will be 4th. Saugus will be 5th and move on to another California State meet. Murrieta Valley, they will move on again to the California State meet. And Newberry Park, young ladies there will take on, they will move on to next week as they claim that 7th spot, 18 points ahead of Canyon. So congratulations, Claremont, for your Division II 2025 title, holding off Westlake, Tesoro, and Ventura.